Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about pros and cons to using an adhesive lace glue. And really fast, this wig that I'm wearing here is by Youmily hair, and this is their 18-inch body wave hair, and this is how it's looking. And it's also 180 density. And if you would like to get some dollars off of this wig when you order, make sure you use my code Tarika77 so that you can get some money off. Another thing, if you would like to see how I got my hair in this high ponytail with this fish braid, click the link down below for that as well. So as you guys already know, you can either use an adhesive like Ghost Bond, Walker tape, or Bold Hold. All of those are adhesives you can use to glue down your lace front wigs or your frontals, your closures. And then you also have a second option of using Got to Be Glued, which is a gel, which is a more temporary hold. So if you would like to know the difference between using an adhesive, the pros and cons, as well as the pros and cons of using Got to Be Glued, just click the link down below. I do have a video on that, but right now for this video we're going to be talking about the pros and cons to using adhesive. And when I refer to using adhesive, I am talking about Ghost Bond. That's the glue that I like to use when I glue down my wigs. So we're going to start off with the pros. So one of the best things about gluing down your wig is so that you can get a more realistic look. So with that, it's like when you glue it down, it's almost like the lace pretty much melts into your skin. So that's how I look at it. I look at it as it just melts down, versus if I put on a wig, it's not gonna really lay on my scalp or forehead the way it will look as if I was to glue it down. So you do have a more realistic look when you glue it down. And also you're able to just do more with your hair when you glue it down. So as you can see, I was able to pull my hair up in this really nice sleek high bun. I'm able to change it around with no problem. I can definitely part my hair, flip it over to this side, flip it over to that side. I can pull on it, it's not going anywhere. You see, like, she's not going anywhere, and that's from using an adhesive glue versus a gel that's more temporary. You only want to keep it on your hair for about a week, and then you want to take it off and redo it again, because you want to make sure you are maintaining your wig and you are taking care of your skin underneath. So just make sure you are cleaning around your hairline, making sure and checking, make sure your edges are still there. Even though I do not glue my wig on my edges, it's pretty much on my skin. So I'm like basically bringing my hairline down a little bit. And if you have a small forehead, you might have to glue it on your edges. If not, like, your wig is going to be really low on your forehead. So that's another issue. I'm sorry, I don't know. You gotta go watch a video on how to glue with a small forehead, because it is a little bit different. And another thing is that when you glue it down, you can just get up and go. You don't have to like really fumble with your hair, and you have that more flawless, I woke up like this look. So you can just get up, flip your hair over, or pull it up into a ponytail, and then you're out of the house. Like, it's no fumbling with no glue. It's no trying to swoop and make sure you get everything right. It's just already pretty much into place, and you can just style and go as if it's your hair versus dealing with all that extra nonsense. So another thing is that you have like some type of security that, since it is a wig, it's not going to like blow off of your head, or you know, if you get into a fight, they're not just gonna yank it off your head in 2.5 seconds or anything like that. You know, people like to play. People always like touching in your head, and then if you just have a wig just sitting on top of your head, somebody want to like touch your hair or be like, oh, let me see your hair, and then your wig then went and slid over to the side. So by gluing it down, you have this extra security. As you can see, like, I'm really tugging on it and it's not going anywhere. And you know, you can also like play with your significant other and stuff, and girl, your wig ain't going nowhere no matter how hard he pull. So yeah, that's about everything that I can think of for the pros. Now, gluing your wig down, you do have cons. The number one thing that I don't like about gluing my wig down is that you have like a glue residue on the wig as well as like on your skin. I mean, it's pretty easy to clean up. Sometimes I can get it right off, and then sometimes I have to like fumble with it or do more with it. So when you take it off, you're going to have like basically glue residue on your wig. So what I like to do is I wash it the same regular way, and then I like to use Dawn dish detergent and just brush it with like a toothbrush to try to get the glue to come off. That seems to work for me. Dawn dish detergent, it gets everything out. Like, you know, I don't know if it's like breaking down the glue, the way it breaks down grease. That's one thing that helped me get it off. And also you might have like a sticky residue on your forehead, so I like to use 91% rubbing alcohol to take off my wigs, and then I also put it on my forehead. But 91% alcohol is a really strong alcohol, so you do want to kind of be careful with using that on your skin so often. But I haven't had any problems or anything like that. I'm not sure how it's going to act in the long run. Then you just have this risk of your edges, no matter, even though I put my lace fronts like in front of my hairline, some glue does touch my hairline and it does touch my hair. Before I put on my wigs, I do use a glue protectant to make sure I am protecting my hairline what little bit the glue does touches. So I do use that, but you still have a risk of like risking your skin and also your edges. So just one thing to keep in mind. But I haven't had any no issues with it. My edges are still there. I haven't had any skin irritation, but again, I don't have like sensitive skin or anything like that. I haven't had any cases. The only time I had a breakout was when I had that red hair and I had that wig on my head for like probably like a week and a half, because I was in Atlanta, and that time I did have like some little bumps. I think I broke out from the dye, because I've never had any other breakouts with my wigs, but I just had like a few small bumps, I guess because of the color on my skin. The only other thing is that you just have to deal with this wig on your head when you glue it, no matter how hot it is, or the hassle of like sleeping in it and tying it up, and you know, just not being free because you have all this hair on your head. So that's another thing. The convenience of using got to be glue, a gel, is that you can actually take it off your head and redo it the next day. But the good thing about gluing it down with the adhesive is that you don't have to keep doing it every day. It just looks flawless like this. You know, you pretty much just wake up like this. You might have to fix your baby hair, but that's about it. So I only have like 3 cons: the glue residue, and the fact that you can't take it off every night, and you know, the risk of you constantly gluing your wigs down on your head. But other than that, I feel like my pros outweigh my cons, and to have a nice flawless install like this, I think I'm going to just stick with the glue, because got to be glue do not last. You can try to flip your hair over if you want, and your whole wig gonna just be lifting over here, versus if you glue it down, you can flip it over as much as you want and it's still going to stay into place. So yeah, that's my little spiel on why I like to use Ghost Bond. And I get my Ghost Bond from Amazon, and it's like $20, but it's worth the $20. So yeah, that's everything for this video. You guys make sure you click the links down below and subscribe to my channel, like and share this video. Bye.